there, little bunny. I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. Even if not, that's okay too, right? Your daddy is sick in this episode, can you tell? But you know what, little bunny? Being sick does not make me not be your daddy. Does that make sense? I am here for you this week as I am every week without fail. Why, little bunny? Because I'm your daddy and you deserve it. And I like it. I don't know. You bring out the best in me. And the best in me is someone who's active and always here for you no matter what. So even if I'm a little sick, it doesn't keep me from being here for you, does it? So in return, you're going to have to be a good little bunny, won't you? You know what to do. You be a good little bunny for me as a thank you. You got it. Good. Very good. I'm doing something bad. Speaking of being good and being bad. This is so stupid. I have with me a soda, which you shouldn't drink on a podcast because you burp. So hopefully I won't. But these are so tasty. These are Zevia sodas. They're non-sugar, which is great. And I always get them when I'm visiting family, which is where I'm at right now. Visiting family in the house where I had a period of recovery. After, well, you can go listen to episode 100 if you want to hear my origin story retold in the form of a fantasy world. But I'm back here where this whole journey began, little bunny. Where I began the journey of being the daddy Lindy that you know me as. So it's poignant to be back here. And I'm also drinking the soda that I used to have all the time. I got the cream soda, Zevia cream soda. I actually purposely don't get it in New York most of the year because it's nice to save it for a little nostalgia. I love to tell you about how nostalgia can be so dangerous, little bunny. Do you ever catch yourself falling into nostalgic thinking of, oh man, back when XYZ, that was so much better. If only I could go back to XYZ. Do you ever catch yourself thinking those things, little bunny? It's a trap. Oh man, speaking of nostalgia traps. No, I won't even tell you. I don't want to get you hooked on it. I downloaded a nostalgia-esque app. I can't even tell you. I won't even tell you. I want to make sure you spend your money on good things. Not Oh, daddy is being so cryptic because he wants to be good for you. He wants you to not get addicted to phone games. I downloaded a phone game that's very nostalgic, and I can very see how nostalgic people could spend a lot of money on it. And I bet that I have some nostalgic friends who do that. Let me take a sip of this soda, little bunny. I gave a college lecture one time where my drink was a fizzy drink. And it was so bad I kept burping it through the lecture. But does your daddy learn? No, he does not. Apparently not in this instance. Drinking a bubbly drink right before spending time with you, little bunny. But you don't even mind if I burp to you. That's how fond you are of me. I appreciate that. You're very kind to me, little bunny. You know that. Sorry, there was a noise that distracted me. You're very kind to me, little bunny. And I appreciate that. You make it so easy to be your daddy. So easy. You're a great source of joy in my life. Really you. Yes, really you, little bunny. Just you right now, listening with loving ears. I want you to connect with me, really connect with me. Let's breathe together. And look around you. Look around, where are you right now, little bunny? I'm with you here right now. In the walls or the sky, wherever you are, if you're in a room or a car, on a walk, I'm with you here right now. Where am I? In your ears. Where else would I be? And it goes both ways. You're here with me right now, little bunny. I feel so connected to you every time we sit down like this, or lie down. I should start doing these lying down, except I would fall asleep. Maybe that would be fun. Episode where I fall asleep. There's some locked audios where I fall asleep with you. We do little nap times together. Locked audios, by the way, is the term for Patreon audio. The bulk of garden content is actually in the locked section of the garden, aka Patreon. Whereas the podcast is like a nice, reliable, starts the same way, ends the same way every week. The locked audios are the opposite. I try and do something totally random, different every single time. The one I just uploaded is where you can just sit on my chest, and I get a little bunny plushie, and I channel you, and I give you some head kisses, and stroke your hair. It was actually one of your fellow bunnies requested it. There was a podcast episode recently, maybe last week or 2 weeks ago or something, where I had you on my chest. So we made that a full locked audio. But the locked section is ages 18 to 800 only, because about a third of the podcast is quite spicy in ways that I can't put on a podcast. I can't put on social media videos. So there's lots of delicious fun. If you meet the requirements and you want to engage in that kind of stuff. We do everything. There are many ways to love and lust, and we do all of them here in the garden. Gotta write down all these catchy phrases that I've got, little bunny. I think I'll get someone else to do that. A certain assistant of mine that may or may not be a computer. Well, little bunny, what do you want to talk about? Talk about the dangers of nostalgia? No, that doesn't sound fun, does it? Maybe how about the fun stuff of nostalgia? How about, you know what? Do what makes you happy. Man, there's so much like raining on other people's parades. You know that phrase? The phrase, raining on someone's parade. Is it self-explanatory? It's kind of like someone else is really happy about something and excited about something and having a good time. And then you go over there and just rain on that parade. And you just make that parade not fun anymore. You ruin the fun for someone who's just trying to do something light and silly and enjoyable. So, if anyone ever rains on your parade, little bunny, maybe come here. Come to me, I'll dry you off. Here, I have some tissues here, which I'm saving for when I need to blow my nose. Here we go. Wiping you clean, little bunny. If there's anything that you were excited about recently, or that you were enjoying, could be a book you were enjoying, or examples, little bunny. Maybe it's something that you like, a movie you like, or an influencer you like, or something. Or maybe you were excited to go to some kind of event, like a Disney event, or and maybe people rained on your parade, or someone rained on your parade. Especially people online. My God, little bunny. People online are stupid and fake and don't. Oh man, I get so angry. Not at people who say mean things about me. I'm kind of immune to it at this point. But if people say mean things to other people online, it's like I know what it's like to still be in the mode where you let it get to you, where you take it seriously and you allow people to rain on your parade. There's people just turn so mean on the internet. And it's not you, little bunny. You're not the problem. If someone's mean to you, they leave a nasty comment or a nasty reply. The problem is not you. Guarantee the problem is not you. Maybe you made a video that people made fun of or something like that. It's stupid. I love your videos, little bunny. I love all the things you create. I love everything you've ever drawn, everything you've ever written, every creative risk you've taken. Man, it's like oftentimes when people hate on something, it's because it's a creative risk. The people hating on it, they're not doing anything interesting. Those people who hate. Hold on one second. Nope, there's my choice of beverage going back to haunt me. So, people who hate on creative things made by others, they're not creating anything interesting, anything worthwhile. All they know how to do is make themselves feel important by leaving a mean comment. And you can imagine them being like all proud of themselves, like, I left a mean comment on a creative risk someone took. Maybe there's something embarrassing that happened to you and people made fun of you. Maybe someone took a video of something embarrassing that happened to you. Certainly has happened to me, little bunny. Oh man. And maybe they sent it around or posted it or something. Maybe you became famous, internet famous for something embarrassing. It's okay, little bunny. It's okay. I promise it's okay. Anyone who's hating, you're just giving them a little boost, because they don't have that much going on for them, They're just looking for a little pick-me-up, and they're like, I can say something mean about this person. And, they perk up for a little bit. And, you did a good deed. You gave them something to feel like they're really important. And then so you can forget about that and then go write something or go draw something. Go draw me a picture. You can send it to me and I'll be proud of you. You can always email me, Lindy at lindysgarden.com or daddy at lindysgarden.com, whichever you prefer. And although I very rarely reply, I read everything, and I love reading anything you have to tell me. It's a great little pick-me-up. It's like the opposite of a mean comment, I'll just see a little note that's very loving, very appreciatory and everything. Those keep me energized, keep me motivated. And yeah, anyone who leaves a mean comment on something you make, like let's say, what's another example of something? Let's say you sing a song, okay? Let's say you do like a karaoke thing. You post it. That's a bad example. Hold on. I'm proud of anything karaoke you do, whether you sound like a squeaky toy or whether you sound like the winner of American Idol. What? I guess I'll do. Let's say you make someone a really cute. Come on, Daddy. Let's think of something. Okay, how about this? Let's say you do a cosplay. You know what a cosplay is? Like, you do a costume, like a Halloween costume, let's say. Let's say you do a Halloween costume and... Oh, God, Daddy. Pick your examples ahead of time. Oh. What's a Halloween costume you've done, little bunny? Have you ever done a Halloween costume that someone has made fun of? Like, it's not for... Let's say you do a bunny costume. How about that? You get your cute bunny ears and a bunny tail. And let's say you dressed up for Halloween for me. Let's just say. Not that you need to show me it or anything, but just as like a little thank you, Daddy. Let's say you go as a bunny for Halloween. And let's say the ears are a little bit dirty and smudged up, and maybe the tail is a little bit smushed, and maybe it's not like the most elegant bunny costume ever. Let's say someone says something mean, like, that is such an awful bunny costume. That is the dumbest bunny costume I've ever seen. Why are you even dressing up as a bunny for Halloween? And so there's a helicopter going overhead. That's cool. You know, maybe you'd get down with this person, or you'd feel down. This person ripping on your bunny costume. But really, the costume's not for them, is it? You're not dressing up as a bunny for some random critic at a Halloween party or walking down the street. The costume's not for them. The things you make are not for the people who leave the angry, mean, nasty, toxic comments. It's for the people you care about. Your people. Like me. You dress up as a bunny costume for me. Is that a good example? Is that a confusing example? Let me give you an analogy that I like. Let's say you post. Oh God, Daddy, don't even try and make up another example. If you imagine, oh my God. Oh, little bunny. Doing my best over here. I love you. Oh my God. You hear that? That is the alarm to remind me to record a podcast tonight. Because I am traveling and I don't want to forget. So I set that alarm to make sure that I wouldn't forget to be here for you tonight. I care about you a lot, little bunny. I care about always being here for you. I really, really care about you. Nothing will keep me from being here for you. I promise. Isn't it nice to have some sturdiness in your life? People these days can be so flimsy and floppy and flaky. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I'll provide some sturdiness. I'm down for it. It's easy for me. It's not like it's hard to be here every week. Does it sound hard? It's quite easy. It's more of a matter of not forgetting. Which is why I set alarms and stuff. And I used to take it so seriously when people were mean to me online. But really, you're not online for them. These people will walk around thinking they are princes and princesses, where we are all commoners who are desperate to entertain them and be grateful for their brief attention on the internet. They'll like flick through some video or flick through the comments and they'll see some comment you left and they'll be like, oh, this commoner is trying to entertain me with their comment. Let them know how poorly they have failed. And they leave something mean. Oh man, you want to know something funny? I got so upset with this would happen occasionally on TikTok, where it'd be like really healthy, awesome comment sections, really healthy, awesome comment sections. It'd be like that for 10 videos in a row. And then one video will go viral with like the wrong crowd, you know? And then they'll swarm in and leave all kinds of mean comments. And I don't mind them about me. Sometimes they would leave replies to your fellow bunnies. And they would be mean. Piss me off so bad. So you want to know the secret of what I did? Because these people are very unoriginal. Not only are they just spreading toxicity so they can feel a little bit more powerful, you know, like, I can say something mean in a reply to this bunny. Oh, I'm powerful after all. Not only are they tricking themselves into thinking they're very powerful, but they're very unoriginal. So in TikTok, you can ban specific words from appearing in your comments. Did you know that? So if a certain word appears in the comments, TikTok will filter it. So there's certain emojis that are like filtered emojis. So if you, they're just like, I would just like look at whenever one of the videos goes viral with the wrong crowd. It's like, find where they're replying to my bunnies and saying something mean. It's like, okay, that emoji, okay, that very specific word, okay, and then I just banned all of those. And then they suddenly disappear, which is great. TikTok, the app, is going to get banned, most likely in the US, just a month or so. I'm not crying about it, honestly, because I don't know. I can't even say that I have a locked section on TikTok. I have to very indirectly scoot people to the podcast and to the Instagram. And on Instagram, I can just set it so that the only people who can leave comments are followers of the channel. So that's awesome. That's super easy. Yeah. So anyway, it's all about protecting you, little bunny. I cannot shield you from the world and from the shitty, horrible people who make up part of it. There are many, many wonderful, wonderful, amazing people, bunnies and not. There's also plenty of really shitty people. And there's also plenty of shitty people or normal people who love to go online to be shitty to other people. It's really stupid. I would love to protect you from the world, though. I don't know. I can't shield you from it. But I'll do everything I can. I'll do everything I can. I hope this has been a good episode. I love you, little bunny. brave, to create things, to take creative risks, to take loving risks for the people you care about. Anyone who tries to rain on your parade along the way, the parade's not for them, is it? And then here's where I say, learn to dance in the rain or something like that. You can write that quote. You be creative. Put your own twist on when people rain on your parade. You learn to dance, or I don't know, turn it into a rain parade. Or start water bending. I don't know. Maybe you can create some fun phrases. I write stupid poems for you every week, little bunny. Oh, I'm sure they could get tons of negative comments on those. Choosing silly poems that rhyme. I'm sure quote unquote real poets would get furious that more people listen to those than their own poems. Oh man, I'm such an asshole. But the poems are for you, little bunny. It's not for any poem critics. It's not for anyone but you. None of this is for anyone but you. So I will never, ever let any mean comments sway me from being here for you, taking creative risks for you, finding ways to be better for you. Why would I want to be better for some random asshole on the internet? So for you, little bunny, I want you to have the same bravery on anything you do online. Anyone who's mean to you for something you do, something you say, something you post, something that was posted of you, it's not for them. Who cares about them? You're not posting it for them. You're not making it for them. None of it is for them. It's for those you choose, for those you love, for those you value. If you ever want a safe place to share something creative, you can send it to me, or honestly, you could send it on the Discord. It's part of the Patreon. Discord is like a social community app for online communities. Oh, there's multiple channels where you can post your stuff that you're proud of, pictures you've taken, food you've cooked, things you've drawn, stories you've written. Yeah, that's part of the Patreon. Really recommend it. Okay, little bunny. I'm gonna get to bed. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna write you a poem. And it will be just for you. Talk to you in 3, 2, 1. Good night. Good morning, little bunny. I slept very well. Thank you for asking. I've got a little poem for you, and then I've got to run. This poem is written just for you. Think about that, little bunny. This isn't just, hey, here's some poem I wrote. Here's some poem that I woke up, sat down, thought about you. I wrote this just for you. It's your parade, little bunny, through the streets, full of music and dance and treats. But if some rando comes to rain on your festivities, it's not your fault.
It's their own vile proclivities. Don't get down, because after all, in the end, your parades are for us, never for them. Have a great, great week, little bunny. I love you. I love you.